Hello friends, let's continue with the ninth chapter, Forest and Wildlife Resources. So far we have studied classification of the forest according to the administration, classification of the forest according to the ownership and administration and management, deforestation, impact of deforestation, remedies of forest conservation. Now students, we are going to learn the most important topic of the chapter, wildlife diversity. Okay, different types of animal that we observe. Okay, so this topic is not new for you, that you have already studied in the ninth standard. Okay, so there is a large variety diversities in the climate and the physiography in India. Physiographic division I have already taught to you in a ninth standard, student. Okay, due to the geographical diversity, a large variation is seen among the insect, bird, animals and vegetation. We observe different types of animals resides in different parts of the country. Okay, that depends on the physiography. There are, this you have to remember, there are about 15 lakh species of the animal and birds in the world. This data you have to remember, student. 15 lakh. 15 lakh varieties type of 15 lakh birds or animals that live in the world, and out of these 81,251 species are found in India. This also you have to remember, 81,251 species that found in India. Now this data also you have to remember, India stands 12th in the world in terms of biodiversities. Animal from Asia, Europe, Africa are seen in India. African zarak, European wolf, wild goats, Kashmiri deer, elephants, gibbons means one type of monkey from Southeast Asia are found in India. Okay, so in India we have seen different types of animals. Okay, the biodiversities of India includes black bear, one-horned rhinoceros in Assam, then deer, then different types of snakes, pythons, ajgar, peacock, gorad, hawk, kingfisher and flamingo. Now, in the Himalaya, we found snow leopard and red panda. Okay, at the same altitude, that totally different animals over here. Currently, India is the only country in the world that you have to remember, student. India is the only country in the world where tiger and lion are seen moving in the natural abodes. So in the only India is the only country in the world where two wild animals, tiger and lions are found. Natural abodes means their natural homes. During winter, migratory birds from distant places throng, means fill into the watershed area of Kailadev National Parks, Bharatpur, they're situated in the Rajasthan, and nearby us, Nal Sarovar in Gujarat to spend the winter. Students, you have to learn this for the MCQ. Sea turtles. Turtles, those who are living in the sea. Sea turtles lay eggs along with the sandy coast of the Odisha. So sea turtles are found in the Odisha. Then Indian python, ajgar, various types of snake, and king cobra are found in the southern rainforest. Okay, so from this paragraph only MCQ going to be asked. Now that wild diversity also you have to prepare, and 15 lakh animal species that found in the world, India ranked 12th in the world. Then you have to remember sea turtles that lay eggs in the coast of the Odisha, and different types of Indian pythons, various snake, and the king cobras are found in the southern rainforest. Now wildlife on extinction. Okay, wildlife, why wildlife is on extinction? Because of the human being only. Though today many wild animals in the world are the verge of extinction. Tigers are found throughout the India during the last century. Now students, you have to remember, tigers are seen in the forest of either Ambaji and Data. Okay, either Ambaji and Data. Okay, Data, that is the place nearby the Ambaji, that you have to remember. Tigers, today tigers are totally extinct from the forest areas. Cheetah is also becoming extinct from the forest. Many bird species which were very easily seen in Indian forests, now hardly seen. Some of them are like vulture, the duck with a pink throat, cranes, owls are on the verge of extinction. Then the number decreasing day by day. Now students, you have to remember this. Chilotro bird, once widespread in the Arunachal of the northeast, is not seen so easily. So you have to remember Chilotro bird that found in the Arunachal Pradesh. There is a danger of survival of alligators of the fresh waters of rivers and Ganga river dolphins. So the alligator that live in the fresh water not easily found, and Ganga river dolphin also. The number of sea turtles approaching the sea coast of the Odisha and Gujarat is constantly decreasing. Sea turtles found in the Odisha, the number is totally decreasing. Waterfall, okay, once found frequently in Narmada, Tapi, Mahi, Sabarmati rivers of Gujarat is most extinct. Now we cannot able to see. A time has come to think about seriously. Clear? So this all that you have to remember. Chilotro bird found in the Arunachal Pradesh, student, and that you have to remember alligators of freshwater, Ganga river dolphin. Then sea turtles found in the Odisha, that you have to remember. Waterfall that found in Narmada, Tapi, Mahi, Sabarmati rivers of Gujarat in the verge of the extinction. Now this is most important question, reasons for the destruction of the wildlife. Students, that you have already learned in the 9th standard, only a revision. Students, only you have to do revision. So due to the human interference in the grasslands and watershed area of the forest, natural habitat of the wild animals that put in danger. Human being responsible for the progress of the human development of the progress that destroy the forest, and they automatically destroy the wildlife. Destruction of the forest is the main cause responsible for the natural imbalance. The final impact is a reduction in the number of the wild animals. For human being often cut the forest for different purpose, and forests are considered as a natural abode, natural home of the wild animals. So one of the reasons for the destruction of the wildlife, that is destruction of the forest. Second point, hunting of the animals. Why human being hunt the animal? For different things, for obtaining hair, their skin, their bones, their horns, nails. Okay, so due to this they kill the animals. The over-exploitation of the forest made by men for his greedy motives, like to build the roads, multi-purpose project, mining minerals, expansion of new settlement cities, displace the wild animals. Human being often cut the trees for different purpose. For example, roads, multi-purpose projects, mining minerals, expansion of new settlements of cities, and that lost the homes of the animals. Then forest land are being encroached for the grass, fuel, for the grazing. Foreign land that taken over for the grass, pasturing of the animals, and fuel. The forest fire that caused naturally also and created by human being also engulf many species. Okay, due to this many species die. When forest fire occurs at the time of the rearing of the young ones of the birds or hatching the eggs, it creates a negative impact on the number of the wild animals. Next, due to the loss of their natural habitats, human beings cut the forest. Animals lost their homes. Many animals without any abode. Animals do not have their home. They come into conflict with the man, and sometimes even lost their life also. They approach the human being settlements, and their conflict between human beings and the animals, and animal lost their life. Hunting to procure the biomedicine and things which make the perfume also bring the species on the verge of the extinction. Many animals that use for the biomedicines, okay, and make the perfume, that so due to this the animals, many species, are verge of the extinction. Students, you have to learn this, the reasons for the destruction of the wildlife, for 2 or 3 marks. Important question. Now students, measures of preservation of wildlife, destruction or reasons for the destruction of wildlife that we have discussed. Now we are going to learn the measures to preserve the wildlife. So first point, it is necessary to change our attitude, perception towards the forest. We considered it is a source of unlimited income. That is totally mistake. It should be preserved. Only then natural habitats of the wildlife can be saved. So human beings' attitude toward the forest that should be changed, because they consider forest as they want to earn a lots of income, and they are doing developmental work, and due to this that animals suffered because they lost their home. So we have to change our attitude. It must be preserved. Only then the natural habitats for the wildlife can be saved. Maintain the balance of number between the herbivores and carnivores in the forest. For this, steps like maintaining water resource in the forest, restriction on grazing of the domestic animals should be taken. We have to maintain the balance between herbivorous and carnivorous animals, and steps like maintaining water resources in the forest. Restriction should be there in the grazing of domestic animal, that should be taken. Now student, next point, there should be a strict law to ban the hunting. Those laws should be implemented very harshly and strictly. That should be a law, okay, to ban the hunting. Heavy punishment should be given to the person, those who are doing this type of work, illegal mining in the forest area, and fine should be imposed on the person. Okay, law should be enacted for the punishment of the hunting of the animals. Okay, fine should be charged for the illegal mining in the forest. It is necessary to make an arrangement which would not disturb the animals during their procreative period. A study should be made about likely effects of fisheries, forest gathering, tourism in the forest. Steps should be taken accordingly. Proper study should be taken for fishing, forest gathering and tourism. So they are not littering anywhere else. Programs should be arranged to bring widespread awareness in the society. This topic is included in your syllabus for only one purpose, creating awareness. If the wildlife protection force is inactive, then the pressure should be brought on them. This work should be given priority. So wildlife protection is very important. It is necessary to save the wildlife. Wildlife now become verge of extinction. So strict action should be taken by government and creating awareness among the people. Okay. Now students, I am going to explain you most important questions of this chapter, frequently asked in the board examination, wildlife protection scheme. In this question you are going to learn different projects have been started by the government to solve the problem of the wildlife extinction. So students, you have to learn each project properly. This will ask in a section B and C also. Each project, total there are 6 projects that given to you, many other names also given to you. All 6 you have to learn thoroughly and properly. Now I am going to explain you Tiger project. Some schemes are implemented in India to protect the wildlife. Under this scheme, some projects are started for those animal species which are in danger, which are in verge of extinction and likely to be extinct in the near future. Let us learn about some of these projects itself. Now, Tiger project, most important project. As per one estimate, there were more than 40,000 tigers in India in the beginning of 20th century. That was the estimate. Okay, 20th century 40,000 tigers were there. Due to unrestricted illegal hunting and deforestation, there was a big danger for the existence of the tigers. Due to unrestricted illegal hunting and deforestation, so there was a big danger for the existence of the tigers. So due to solve this problem, the government that started the project to save the tigers in 1971. Government that started the project in 1971 to save the tigers. Under the project, the series of steps are taken to keep their natural habitat protected. Various steps have been taken. Steps have been taken for the protection of the tigers to keep their natural habitat protected, to maintain the ecological balance at the national level. And this you have to remember. Now this project is implemented in 44 regions. So students, you have to learn this. Now elephant project. This project was started in 1992. The main objectives of this project is to protect the elephant in their natural habitat and migratory corridors. Today there are 26 protection zones for the elephants in the country. That you have to remember. How many? 26 zones, and this project started in the year 1992. After the implementation of this project, the number of elephants has been increased in the forest. Besides, this project also work for the maintenance of the domesticated elephants. Clear? So students, you have to learn this for the 2 marks. Now rhinoceros project. This project that started for the protection of one-horned rhino of India. This project, rhinoceros project, that started for the protection of one-horned rhino of India. In India, most of the rhinoceros that are found in the Assam state, that you have to remember. There are also found the less number in the Sundarban of the West Bengal. So rhinoceros found in the Sundarban also and Assam also. According to the strategy of Rhino Vision 2020, as increase in number of rhinoceros in targeted at 3,000. So that vision you have to remember. Rhinoceros Vision 2020, the number should be increased, targeted to at the 3,000. Now student, crocodile project. This species of alligators which is found in the fresh water was on the verge of extinction in the decade of 1970. So government of India took timely steps to start this project. So the alligators that live in the fresh water, that verge of extinction, the government of India started this project in 1970. Now vulture project. Vulture is a cleanliness worker of the nature. What it eats? What does it eat? It eats the meat of the dead animals. There are about 9 subspecies of vulture in India. Due to the unusual decrease in its number, so this project that was started in 2004. So vulture now in the verge of the extinction. Then the government has started this project. Government that started this project in 2004. Now snow leopard project. These species which found in the altitude of about 3,000 meters in the Himalaya. Okay, altitude means height, about the height of 3,000 meters in the Himalayas. Snow leopard. They lives in the snow only. This project that started in the year 2002 with the purpose to increase the knowledge about the snow leopard among the local people, those who are living over there. So the people would aware to protect the snow leopard in that particular area. Beside this, other projects which are operational including Kashmiri Hangul project, Red Panda project, Manipur Tamil project, some species of deer that found in Manipur, then Ganga Dolphin project or on Ganga Brahmaputra rivers. So students, these all projects are very important from this chapter. So you have to learn it, student.